Fix it right now. I thought it would be working. I should probably lower my BGM because I can see on OBS that I'm not loud enough to be overpowering my BGM. Like BGM is like beating the shit out of me. I just want my thing to live one day without me having to do dumb things to make it work. Is that so much to ask? The BGM needs to be like quarter volume, I think. Yeah, because this is supposed to be my starting screen BGM. This is supposed to be the BGM that I don't talk over. This is the BGM that like you should never hear my voice with it. But yeah. Where's my thing? Encoding overloaded. That's not good. That doesn't sound good. Encoding overloaded. And yet she talks over the BGM. I'm trying to fix something right now, Shiro. Oh my god, I opened this thing 3 times. Oh no. I accidentally opened my thing 3 times. Oh. Oh! This is finally working. Oh my god. It works, it works. Okay, I can finally, dude. Bro, when I tabbed over, when I switched screens and I saw that it wasn't working, I was like, I'm gonna do something drastic. I'm gonna do something that I won't think through. I swear to God. Because, for context, the first few drawing streams I did, I was using a completely different, like, software or app, whatever. I don't know what it's called. Program? I was using a completely different one to share my screen. Also today I'm working on a commission for a friend. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know anything about the character other than just what that friend has told me. But I don't need to know to draw her. But basically, I've been using like a different software for my first few like return streams. And then for some reason, I think it was on one of the streams, like the software just stopped working and like completely just disappeared off my computer for no real reason. And when I tried to reinstall it, I couldn't reinstall it because Chrome decided to start telling me that it was a virus. And then I Googled it, and then Google was telling me, oh, apparently a lot of, what's it called? A lot of AirPlay software, because basically the way I'm sharing my screen is using like Apple screen mirroring, but I'm using a program that lets me screen mirror to devices that aren't Apple devices. And on Google it said like, oh, apparently a lot of these apps were compromised or something, because if you're on the same Wi-Fi as the person that made it or whatever, you could just like run bad code on people's stuff. I don't know. I didn't read that much. I saw like all those articles and I was like, you know what? I'm just not gonna read this. I'm just not gonna read it. So then I went and installed a completely different AirPlay software, and that's the one I'm using right now. But this one has been way more finicky and way more annoying to use than the other one. And honestly, it pisses me off really bad. But at least this one didn't delete itself off my computer and get called a virus by my computer. So, you know, that's a point in its favor. At least. I guess. I don't know. Maybe I have a virus on my computer now. I didn't check. I feel like my computer seems fine. Maybe I'm hacked. Maybe my stream will shut down and I'm gonna start posting about crypto or something like a bot. Because I'll get hacked. But for now, I'm still in control of my account. China is mining Bitcoin off of my PC. Yeah, I'm sure China is mining Bitcoin off my dinky laptop. I'm sure they are. Genuinely, if people were to mine anything on my computer, I think I would know because my computer's performance is not that amazing. I think I would know. If it suddenly started tanking even harder. PC is cooked. My PC will be fine. My PC will be fine. Stealing all my data. Oh my god, I'm gonna get doxxed by the... whoever made the AirPlay software that I last used. I googled the software because I was like, virus? Question mark? Because I kept trying to re-download it and every time Chrome was just like, oh, that's a virus. No. And I was like, virus? So then I googled like the name of the guy that made it and what's it called? And the software name. But all that came up was a bunch of like Roblox games that were also apparently hacked, that were made by a supposedly different guy with the exact same name. So I don't know what happened. Honestly, I really don't know what happened. But I might be hacked now. Who knows? Roblox might have my information, I guess. My friends forced me to play Roblox with them recently, and holy shit, they want your information so bad. Like, they locked the chat behind face verification. And I'm just like, I'm not doing all that to play one Roblox game. And probably never opening Roblox again afterwards. But it's like insane how everything has like face recognition, like verification now. Like... Also, I've had this Roblox account for like a while. Because I made it when I was a kid, and I just never used it. And it literally, I have like my actual birthday on it. And I checked the messages on it, and apparently when I turned 18, it messaged me and was like, hey, now that you're 18, the permissions on your account are going to be a little different than before. And I load into a game and literally I can't do anything because they're like, you gotta verify your age. Oh, I know you've had this Roblox account for like probably like 5 years, but you gotta verify your age. So give me your face, Dana. Say that you're a VTuber and entitled to bypass the requirement. Yeah, I'm sure they'll take that. They'll take that. I'm sure they will. It was a recent update then? Yeah, probably. I don't know. I don't know why they would put that update when they're already, like, in hot water right now, low-key. But, whatever. Time to upload your ID and prove your SSN just to play Dress to Impress. Bro, literally, there's an option. Instead of using your face, you can upload your ID as age verification instead of your face. That's a real thing. You're joking, but it's real. And it's just insane to me. Like, this is a game made for like 9-year-olds. Why do you care if I'm like, realistically, why would you care if I'm 18 or not on a game whose main player base is 9 years old? Like, I don't think it really matters. Like, am I crazy here? I don't think it matters on a game where most people you meet are under the age of 13. Sounds fair to me, giving my personal info to a gaming company. Yeah, I love giving away all of my personal information to play freaking backrooms. And then I couldn't even play because Roblox doesn't let me change my keybinds. And if you have ever talked to me on Discord, you'll know that my W key is broken. So I can't use WASD. So I can't play a game on Roblox, actually, because I need to use arrow keys to move. And if I'm playing a horror game where I need to move fast, I'm not gonna be able to do that with arrow keys. How in the heck is your W key broken? Wait, Fizzy, I thought you knew this. It's just been broken. I don't know. Like, my W key and my 2 key one day, they just stopped working properly. And then slowly just started getting, like, they stopped working every time I would click it. And then I have to, like, spam click it. And then eventually they just stopped working at all. I don't know what happened. Like, I genuinely swear to God, they literally just stopped working. And I don't know how or why. I knew you didn't have a mouse and trackpad only. I have a mouse now. But I no longer have a W key. So, you know, trade-offs. Ever consider buying a keyboard? I don't want to use a keyboard on top of my laptop keyboard because then I have to put it on top of the keyboard and it's going to be annoying. I don't want to. That sounds really annoying to put together. Like, just the logistics of setting that onto my laptop. Because I can't just take the bottom bit of my laptop off. I feel like I remember somewhere seeing that I could bend my laptop like a book. But I don't really want to try it because I forgot if I can. And I don't think I should try if I don't know for sure. I don't want to have... I can move forward in games when I can rebound the controls. I play with ASDX. If I can rebound my controls, I can move forward. I can play other games just fine. It's just Roblox doesn't let you rebound your controls, so I can't play any Roblox games. Which is really fucked up. Sorry, what? ASDX. I just moved my WS down to S and X. So I have X as backwards and S as forwards. It's not that crazy. I don't know why people are so surprised by this. Literally, it's not that crazy. Like, on Roblox, it's either controller or moving on the arrow keys. Yeah, I tried to play with arrow keys, but it was like literally impossible to... What's it called? It was like impossible to move. Using arrow keys, at least. Because you, like, all the other buttons that you need on the game, like, are near the WASD. And I can't move them over to where my arrow keys are. And also, one of the games we played, I couldn't even use arrow keys. I was walking like a crab because I was just using my A key to walk instead. It was like, I was walking like a crab. So, like, I remember we were in the, like, back rooms I don't know anything about the back rooms, by the way. But, we were in, like, this water area, and there was this tentacle monster, and I could only move, like, sideways, right? because this was the game where I couldn't even use arrow keys. I could only use WASD. So I was trying to move sideways to run away from the monster, but I'm not fast enough sideways because I can't sprint sideways. I can only sprint forwards, right? So my friend was trying to like whistle the monster away from me and it didn't work. So then he died and then I was just trapped in a corner with the tentacle monster. And then I died to the tentacle monster because I couldn't walk back and forth. I could only walk left and right. It's really not that bad, the ASDX. Like, it takes getting used to when you're used to WASD, but I think it was pretty easy to adjust to IMO. But, I don't know, man. Your friend's sacrifice was wasted shaking my head. It's not my fault. They basically ran into the tentacle monster anyway. I would say it was just a failed save on their part. Alright. Anyway, after that I decided to play real games, like Overcooked. God, I love Overcooked. I love yelling at people. You can try IJKL setup instead. That's so much more, like, rebounding of keys, though. Like, ASDX is not even that bad. Okay, I've gotten used to it already on, like, most games that use WASD. I just move it to ASDX, and it works fine. That's how I play all my games now. I just feel like IJKL is more rebounding, and then it's like even more work because then I have my whole hand on like a half of my keyboard. Like I feel like that's way more uncomfortable than just moving my fingers down a key. I don't know. I feel like that doesn't make sense to me. What do you mean I'm weird? I'm not weird for not wanting to move my entire thing to the middle of my keyboard. It's not that big of a deal to have to use the like keys on the bottom instead of the one on the top. Like, I don't think it's that big of a deal. I think you guys are overreacting. ESDF. But that's still so much rebounding though. With ASDX, all I have to do is change my like X and S key, which like the X key is usually not used. But like the E key is almost always used. And then I also have to rebind my like left and rights. That's like so much more work than just rebounding 2 keys. I'm doing so much talking and not enough working, dude. It's weird. It's really like it's not the normal like WASD, but I really don't think it's that weird. I think you guys just haven't tried it and you guys are like horrified at like this thing that you haven't even tried and it's not even that bad, honestly. As someone who's had to play with it. You know what's not much work? Buying a new keyboard. That literally is more work. I have to go find a keyboard. I have to like set it up. I have to plug it in. And I have to find a place to put it on my table, like on top of my laptop, where it's like gonna be comfortable for me and it's not gonna be a bother. Because I have to decide between putting it on top of my laptop, which is probably gonna be really uncomfortable for me to use because I'm gonna have to like move my hand up so much more. Or I have to move my laptop back and put it on my table, which then means my laptop is way further away. And then I'm gonna have to like lean, I'm gonna be like unconsciously like leaning in to look at my screen. Like, I feel like you don't understand. It's way more work for me to like get a new keyboard and set it up. Low-key, I should probably just go get my computer like looked at. Because I haven't done any maintenance on it since I got it. And it's been like probably 4 years. But I'm sure it's fine. I don't know. Because friends have told me, like, you should probably get it checked out at like a cleaning place. I'm just like, that's probably true. Anyway. You're gonna get charged $500? Yeah, that's kind of the other reason I don't wanna. I should have done it when I still had like a warranty or something, probably. But it's too late now. Stop gambling, start saving for a PC, twin. Technically, like, I have the money. It's just everything keeps getting more expensive, and it's like, this is not a good time to buy a PC. This is not a good time to buy a PC. And then, like, eventually I don't have money anymore. Enough anymore. This is not a good time to buy a PC. This is not a good time. This is not a good time. It hasn't been a good time for the past, like, 4 years. Like, since I got my laptop, it's been a horrendous time out here. So, like, I don't know what to do. Because the price of literally every PC part has, like, gone up. Like, it's only gone up since I got my laptop. Like, it's just not been a good time ever since I got my laptop. I might have cursed the PC part industry, but it's fine. It was a good time right around COVID. Around COVID is when I got my laptop. That's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't have enough money to get, like, a PC, or, like, at least I didn't have the knowledge on how to get a good PC with the money that I had access to me around COVID. And then after COVID, when I had my laptop, everything started freaking like crashing and burning, and all the prices went up. And now I'm just here. Like, I'm just here, bro. Yeah, memory and SSD are so expensive. Like, what am I supposed to do? When I buy a laptop from Costco, and then, like, the next year, like, the next 4 years, everything goes up. So I can't swap even if I wanted to. Like, now that I theoretically have the money to swap, I can't even swap anyway. Like, what am I meant to do? Also, I wanted to talk about this, but I forgot because I was distracted by the whole WASD thing. But low-key, I really want to start doing more of, like, the drawing work I just have to do anyway on stream. Because I have, like, a really bad habit of, even if a character design isn't complicated, if I don't sketch out, like, every detail down perfectly for me to line art over, I have a really hard time getting myself to work on it. Because for some reason, I just don't want to work on it if I don't already have everything, like, planned out. Because my brain's kind of stupid. And I'm just like, I don't want to draw this thing that would literally take me, like, 10 minutes to figure out, like, max. But on stream, I'm kind of forced to figure it out. So I'm kind of just using stream as a way to force myself to be productive. I thought you were gonna say to stream Power World because Poro asked you to play. Poro never asked me to play Power World. When did Poro ever play Power World? I have never heard of Poro playing Power World, dude. Poro doesn't seem like the type of person who would play Power World. She has motion sickness. She can't even play open worlds. Well, not that much, at least. Depends on the open world. I would never play Power World anyway. Just putting that out there, I am not a fan of most of their decisions. Okay. To be fair, nowadays, like most game companies, it's like, how are you a fan of any of their decisions? She has finished the game earlier this week. Okay, well, she didn't tell me that. How would I know? I don't know how I drew this jacket. Oh my god. This is what I'm talking about. It's like, this area is like kind of ambiguous, but I could probably figure it out if I just didn't like be stupid for a couple minutes and then I just actually drew it. I could probably figure it out. But the thing is, I'm stupid and I don't want to figure it out. So instead, I just flounder around like doing other things or like being really slow and then ultimately not getting the thing done. And then I just never finish the drawing. Except there's a commission, so I have to finish the drawing. So I have to force myself to finish it through questionable torture methods, like making myself do it on stream. So I have to finish it. Because if I'm not drawing, it's not a drawing stream anymore. I don't know what's wrong with my head. Though, to be fair to myself, this character has been kind of hard to draw for me. I don't, like, specifically know why. I think it's just, like, the character design has just been kind of hard. Like, I don't really... It's a very simple design, honestly, looking at it in the reference that I have here. But I just... Something about drawing it, like, my head doesn't work with it. Like, she's cute, but my head doesn't like her design. Not my head. I don't know why I'm saying my head. It's more like my hand doesn't like her design. Because, like, something about drawing her has been really hard for me. And I don't know why. Because she doesn't seem like she would be a hard design to draw. The other bad thing about me not planning anything out is, like, I don't have any of the clothing wrinkles in here, and it's really flat looking. Who's this character anyway? Low-key, I got no clue. My friend, like, commissioned me and was like, hey, I want you to draw this character, and then just send, like, a bunch of references, and, like, didn't really even say her name. And I'm not even sure I know her name. I think I know her name. I think her name is, like, Hibiki, maybe? I'm not even sure that's her name. But I thought it was, like, at some point, I just thought it was way funnier to, like, not know anything about this character except what my friend tells me. And then I mentioned it to her and she was like, oh, like, I can, like, give you more details. And she was like, and I was like, no, it's okay. Because I just think it's funnier to not have details at this point about this character that I know nothing about, that I have to draw. Like, I don't know why it's funny to me, that concept, but it is. So I really don't know anything about her at all. But from the pictures I've seen, what's it called? From the pictures I've seen, she looks like a high school girl, and she looks like she has, like, a transformation of some sort into, like, a battle techie character. I'm not sure. Also, she seems like she might have, like, 2 different personalities, maybe. Because in some pictures that she sent, she looked really mad. Like the one I have here. And in some other pictures, like, she seemed like a very, like, happy-go-lucky kind of person. Or, like, not exactly happy-go, but, like, a typical, like, shonen protag, like, really happy and, like, confident character, right? But then I noticed, like, when she's upset, she always has this outfit that I'm drawing right now. And when she's happy, she always has, like, a different outfit on. So I'm like, maybe it's, like, split personalities. Because it's the same character, for sure. So I'm just like, maybe she just has alter egos. And then you could give them a totally inaccurate expression. Yeah, I was really worried about that when I first saw the pictures, because it was like, wait, some of these pictures, she's, like, really happy. Am I fucking something up? But then, like, all the pictures of her in the outfit I'm drawing right now, she's always kind of upset or like mad or just not smiling, pretty much. So I'm assuming this expression's on character. Also, I did ask for their approval on the. Oh my god! I accidentally went split screen. I did ask for their approval on the sketch, and they did approve it with this expression. So I'm just assuming that it's correct. And if it's not correct, then I die. I guess I don't know. In Minecraft, I die in Minecraft. God, I wish I could play Minecraft on stream, but I don't think I can stream a game whilst I don't think I could stream a game. I think my computer would genuinely just blow up and die, to be honest. God, I've talked so much. I didn't even notice that 30 minutes had passed. It's almost been 40 minutes, actually. But I guess, like, 10 of those minutes was me trying to troubleshoot my drawing program. So I don't know how long I've actually talked for. But I feel like it gets so much less done on stream, even though so much more time passes. And I think most of it is just because I talk too much. Because my throat is, like, already dry, and I can already feel like needing water every a couple minutes. I keep saying like way too much. I heard somewhere that to talk like the Cali girl accent, you have to say like a lot of times, and you have to talk really slowly. And I feel like every single time I talk, I can't stop thinking about that. And the fact that someone once told me, like, they thought I was from Cali, and I keep thinking, do I sound like a valley girl? Do I sound like I'm from Cali? Like, yeah, literally like that. That's exactly what I'm talking about. And every time I feel like I'm saying like way too much, I just think in the back of my head, do I actually sound like a Cali girl? Is that actually me? But I feel like I talk way too fast to sound like a Cali girl. I think it's just me saying like a lot. I feel like when I talk, I sound kind of either I'm really tired, or more likely if it's on stream, I sound kind of hyper. Unless I'm running out of water. Then I just sound like a frog, to be honest. Honestly, I should not have loaded up 4 streams this week. Because my throat is kind of struggling a lot with talking super, like, a lot consistently again for hours on end to myself. But that just means I need to go through a training arc of making my throat, like, get used to talking for long hours again. But right now it's been kind of rough. And I low-key, like, almost forgot that I had streamed today. I was talking with friends and, like, making plans for something else. And then I was just like, oh, fuck, wait, I have streamed today. And it completely slipped my mind. I did not remember at all that I had streamed today. And I was just like, oh shit, thank God I remembered before 5 p.m. Because if I had not remembered right then and there, I would not have streamed today. And I wouldn't even have noticed that I didn't stream today. Because I would have just completely forgot. Her throat singing is in trend right now. Might be a good training. You know, I have never watched any throat singing videos, but seems like you have. So, you know, I think you should give me a demo. You should give me a tutorial. Hop in call, start throat singing for me. Thank you. I don't know how this goes. I was gonna have another karaoke stream this week, same time as last week, but then I was like, last week literally killed me. So maybe I should just take it easy for now and just do talking streams and not singing streams. Cause talking streams are like, I still talk a lot, obviously, but I'm not like belting out constantly when I'm doing a talking stream. So it's a lot nicer on my throat than a singing stream. My throat, I feel like it's always been weird because it's both really fast to deteriorate and also really quick to recover. Because my throat will get tired really quickly. Like when I'm singing and stuff during karaoke, I'll turn into a frog basically immediately. You can hear it. But also, like, if I just don't speak 30 minutes later after the stream ends, if I just stop speaking, my throat feels completely fine and I feel like I can go for another stream again. And I don't know what's wrong with my throat, honestly. Sounds like old age. No, because then my throat recovers like really fast too, though. And it's like nothing ever happened to it. And I don't know how that works at all. Like it deteriorates, but then it recovers so fast. And I don't know how. Maybe I'm just really well hydrated. Sounds like your throat's allergic to streams. Maybe. Maybe it is. But this was a thing in karaoke too. Like, if I sing back to back to back, my throat will deteriorate really fast. But if I like sing and then take a break for a bit, then my throat could last like literally forever. Cause my like recovery time is so slow. I mean, not so slow, it's so fast with my throat. I don't know why. It's like both really weak and really strong. To be fair though, from what I remember back in the day, even when I had been streaming for like almost a year and my throat should have been used to it, I still remember I was kind of bad at talking for a long, like super long periods of time. Like I remember my throat getting tired from like really long periods of time, or like just even a karaoke stream even back then. So maybe my throat is just weak and I'm coping. Sad, good recovery time, bad stamina. Sounds like a bad RPG build. Well, I'm not trying to build meta, okay? It's not my fault that I wasn't built with meta stats. You're gonna take your randomized stats that don't work with each other and you're gonna like it, okay? You just have to play it. It's called hard mode. I don't know how to draw this zipper. Like that, I guess. That's good enough. I still have to make this line darker. I'm like trying to focus on drawing, but if I focus on drawing, I'm just gonna stop talking. And if I stop talking for like even a moment, I feel like I'm gonna lock in too hard and I'm just not gonna speak anymore for like the next hour. And I can't really have that, so I need to stay locked out so that I don't just go silent for an hour. Because generally, forget talking forever. Yeah, like genuinely, if I'm working on my own, not on stream, if I lock in, I will just work in silence for 5 hours straight, like not pay attention to anything. And like I will not notice anything else around me at all for the next 5 hours if I lock in. But if I'm locked out, it's like I can't sit still for like five minutes to work on one thing if I'm locked out. Play a Subway Surfers video in the corner so we have something to be entertained at. I think the guy who I'm gonna take the Subway Surfers video from would probably copyright strike me for using their content. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think they would copyright strike me. Wait, did I turn my BGM up today? Okay, yeah, I did have my BGM on. Literally samesies. What, did you play a Subway Surfers video and get copyright struck? Or are you talking about the 5 hour thing? Like, I don't... How does my brain work? Because, what do you mean I can not sit still for 30 minutes? But if I manage to make it through those 30 minutes, I can, what's it called? I can go for 5 hours if I sit still for 30 minutes. But I can't sit still for 30 minutes. Record your own then, though then it'd suck and more like frustrate us. I will rage bait you so hard. I swear to God. I should just play Subway Surfers on stream, actually. That sounds like a great idea. Because right now I can only play mobile games. Because if I want to stream anything, the program that I'm streaming, or like the game I'm streaming, it has to be being run on my iPad. Because my computer cannot handle running this stream and running running a game. So any mobile game is on the table pretty much. Because I can run all of them on my iPad. So theoretically, I could just do a Subway Surfers stream. And then in the future, I could just do a not just talking, like a mute stream. And then I have like the one Subway Surfers stream in the corner. So then you guys can watch that one Subway Surfers stream over and over and over and over. Play Arknights. I was considering that. The thing is, I have like an old Arknights account that I think low-key got deleted because I didn't know about the whole like switching off Twitter login thing. And I found out about it really late. And I've sent like 2 separate emails to 2 separate customer support emails asking like, hey, help? Because I don't know how to get back into my account. And nobody has responded to either of my emails. So I think that account is just screwed. So I would have to start a new Arknights account, I guess. But I want that account back because I had like 6 stars on it. I had a W who was like, had 2, whatever it's called, like the, not Spark. It's not called Spark, but I don't know what the name is. So I'm just going to call it Spark. It's like the thing with the duplicates. Because I've told this story before. But basically, the very first banner that W was on, she was with Weedy, who was, I really liked Weedy, and I thought Weedy was really cute, so I rolled on that banner for Weedy. But instead, I got in 45 polls, I got I got 3 W's and no Weedy. And I didn't like W was supposed to be the rarer character because she's like a limited, like on that banner at least. I don't know if she still is, but like at the time, she was like a limited time character. She should have been the rarer one, right? But I got 3 of her and none of the character that I actually wanted. But like low-key, I don't want to start a new account because I'm like, I want to have the special like 6-star that I have that has like the 2 sparks on it. I don't want to start a new account. I want my one that already has 6 stars on it. That's been my only reason for not playing Arknights, to be honest. I could also play Arknights Enfield because I really want to play Enfield, but the thing is, I just don't have like the time really to play Enfield. Because Enfield for me, same thing with drawing, it's like either I play it for 15 minutes and then like close it, or I play for 5 hours. Like there's only 2 options here for Enfield for me. So like the thing is, I feel like that'd be perfect stream content. In my world at least. I don't think it'd actually be that interesting to watch. But in terms of, is it good for me to stream? I think it would be. Because it's something that I want to do anyway. That I can use an excuse to do on stream. The Enfield graphics on mobile are a little bit crunchy, but you should be able to use it to run it. No, don't worry. That running it is not the issue. It's more just what's it called? Do I want to? Is the question. Wait, she has a belt. What am I doing? I'm such a dunce. I'm gonna put the belt like here. I don't know. Enfield, I do want to play, and I feel like it makes sense for me if I want to play a mobile game to stream it. But at the same time, I have like a weird thing with streaming games that I've already started and like made progress in. Like literally the only reason I streamed Holodori was because I have played so much that I need to make it like worth playing. So I streamed it. But Holodori, I was also like on the fence about streaming because I was like, I already started playing it. Like it's not interesting anymore if people haven't seen me playing the very beginning of it. I don't know. But normal Arknights, not the Enfield Arknights, I would be a lot more open to playing. Because also part of the reason I stopped playing Arknights in the first place was because, what's it called? I kind of took like a really long break, and because of that, when I tried to get back into the game, I had a really hard time, because for me at least, Arknights is one of those games, it's like, you stop being in the game ecosystem and then suddenly you just don't know how to play the game anymore. Like I felt so dumb picking it back up and like not knowing how to play any stages at all. Cause I like probably dropped it for like a year or something. And I'm just like, I don't know how to play this game. Star Rail, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like Star Rail as a game, and I don't know, I have nothing else to say to that actually. I just don't like Star Rail as a game. I don't like the turn-based content or gameplay, and I don't really like min-maxing stuff. just so I can like run smoothly and stuff, which is what, from what I understand about Star Rail, that's most of the content, is just like min-maxing the character so you can have the smooth, satisfying like battle stuff, and then you just autoplay it. That's what I understand about Star Rail. More gamble stream. If I play any gacha game, it would be a gamble stream. Balatro. I can't play Balatro on my iPad. What? First of all, I don't even have Balatro. But even if I did, I can't play Balatro on my iPad. I could play Pokéjon on my iPad. I could just play Pokéjon on my iPad for 4 hours. Hashtag we go gambling stream. Just a lot of Pokéjon. Probably would end like here. Loot 4-hour gamble stream. Honestly, that's just like, I feel like that's the equivalent of that time I just did the, I played Hollow Cure, but I just played the math part. I didn't play the game. I just did math for like an hour. I feel like that's the equivalent of that in Holodori. I feel like that'd be more interesting than watching me play Balatro. Mostly because watching me play Balatro would never happen because my stream would crash if I tried to run a game. So. I don't know. Also for now, I'm not like too desperate to like find a game I can stream or anything. I'm fine right now with like my stream content. I'm just taking ideas right now, but I'm probably not gonna like jump on playing a game. Cause I don't really like particularly feel the need to, unless it's what's it called? Unless it's a game that I do want to play already and I'm playing anyway, so it's like I might as well stream it kind of thing. Like I'm not too like, oh, I need to find a new game to stream. Like I need to find something new to stream. So realistically, next several weeks is probably still just gonna be drawing Holodori, drawing Holodori, drawing Holodori karaoke, like on repeat. Just cause I'm kind of fine right now. Open like this, probably fine. This just doesn't look right. It looks crooked. Loki, I've been so both pretty busy and also extremely not busy because I have like a lot of work that I need to be doing and also a lot of stuff in the day that are like planned, scheduled stuff that I have to be doing, like showing up for. But at the same time, I've had very little in the way of like stuff getting announced or like stuff getting released. It's mostly just been like multiple small things all put together that make me feel busy, but then at the same time I don't actually feel busy because nothing super big is happening. I'm just being kept busy doing mundane stuff. So it would come out like this. Like that. That's fine. I never sketched this part. Like this. And then honestly, probably center would be here, so her belt buckle would be here. I'm not gonna bother sketching the belt buckle. I'm just gonna draw it in, because if I sketch it in, it's gonna take too much time. Also, I don't, obviously I'm not really looking at OBS when I'm drawing, because I'm looking at my iPad screen most of the time because I'm drawing. But sometimes I just look up and I'm like, wow, that is so not centered. You cannot see what I'm doing at all. And I think about moving it around sometimes, but to be honest, I move my canvas so erratically. I don't think I could, there's like a single layout I could do where it would be centered a majority of the time. Other than just like putting it, like making it centered to the screen and hoping that works. Because when I draw, I keep bouncing around to other stuff all the time, and I move my canvas a lot and rotate it a lot, and I genuinely just bounce around way too much. Yeah, trying to fix the whole iPad Pro screen would be a struggle. Yeah, it's like between the screen resolution and my lack of attention span to focus on one thing at a time, I don't think there's a single way to make everything centered all the time. I just don't think it's possible. It'll be like somewhere here. I don't know why I drew the jacket so long in this sketch, because really it should be pretty short like this. Okay, and something like this is probably fine. Yeah, that's probably fine. I'm almost onto coloring. Almost. Honestly, I did so much work that I thought I was going to do today. I was like, I'm probably not even going to get the line art done. But I'm almost done with line art. I'm almost onto coloring. Which is honestly insane to me. Because when I started stream, I thought I had so much more work to do on this than I actually did. But that kind of proves my point, where it's like, I keep procrastinating stuff because I don't want to do it. And it's going to be like, I keep thinking in my head, it's like, it's going to be so much work. I don't want to do it. It's going to be so annoying. And I do it, and then I finish it in like, not even an hour. It's not even been an hour since I started. And I've already like basically finished the amount of work that I thought I'd be getting done today. Just do it tomorrow, indeed. Yeah, literally me. And then tomorrow comes and then I don't do it. That's how I am with cleaning. I don't like vacuuming because it always feels like it'll take a long time. And I keep leaving it off and I get yelled at because I'm supposed to be vacuuming like every week. And then when I finally do it, I'm like, oh, that wasn't even that bad. But like every week, I still have the same repeat of like, I don't want to do this. And then I like lay it off until I get yelled at to do it because I need to, which is fair. And then I do it, and then I'm like, this isn't even that bad. It took like maybe like it doesn't even take me like half an hour to finish vacuuming and like cleaning the vacuum. Like it really doesn't take me that long, and yet I still procrastinate it every time because I'm like, I don't want to do this. Sounds like life. Yeah, sounds like not wanting to vacuum. To be fair, it's not even really the vacuuming part that I don't like, it's mostly the cleanup bit. Because I have like a weird automatic, like semi-automatic vacuum. And it like uses water to clean, and it's nice because it's like basically you're washing your floors and vacuuming, I guess. I don't know. But it's really annoying to clean. Because you have to like pour all dirty water out and like pull all the gunk out and wash everything. It's honestly not that annoying. I'm saying it out loud and I'm realizing it's really not that annoying. But like doing it feels really annoying to me. So I never want to do it. And that's honestly the only reason I don't vacuum. I feel like this should be bending. Yeah, I know the pain. I bought a vacuum mop and it takes multiple tanks to clean the whole house. Mine, the water thing is like kind of small, but the nice thing is the way my house is, as long as I vacuum the upstairs first, when I get to the downstairs, the like area with the cleaning solution and a sink, they're basically like basically like a foot away at all times when I'm downstairs. So it's really easy for me to like refill the water. Because I don't need a full tank for either floor, but I do need like most of a tank. So by the time I get to the next floor, what's it called? I can't I have to refill my water. And if I'm upstairs, that's like a total pain because I have to go downstairs to fill the water. But if I'm downstairs, then it's way easier. Yeah, the water tank is sort of small in ours too. I have to... Okay. I'm not saying that. I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that. I don't even know what to say. I would have never expected that from you late. And I don't even know if that was on purpose. I don't even know if it was on purpose, is the worst part. Honestly though, this vacuum is so much better than using a normal mop. Because a normal mop, I have to like... Honestly, I should just have a bucket. Or I should have had a bucket when I was using... It wasn't a mop, technically. It was like, you know what like a Swiffer looks like? It was like just a plastic board attached to a stick, and then you put like a sheet with or like a cleaning rag basically with the cleaning liquid like soaked into it, and then you wipe the floor. And I really should have just had like a bucket with me, but we didn't have a bucket. So what I would have to do is, like, back when I used this, the area that I had to go to that had the cleaning liquid and like a sink was in the basement, but I was mopping the first floor and the second floor. So if my like towel thing, my cleaning rag went dry on the second floor, I would have to like walk up and down multiple times to like drench it again and then bring it back upstairs and probably drench it again and then bring it back upstairs again. And it would piss me off so bad. Just walking upstairs is my like biggest enemy apparently. The cleaning tank emptying, I don't see anything wrong with what I wrote. It's the numbers. It's the numbers. It's the numbers. It's not. It's the numbers. It wasn't even intentional. God. My friend and I like to think I'm not that brain rotted. I just have friends who are. You need to lay off the brain rot. You will never see it from me. Look, I don't think I am like innately online enough to actually be that brain rotted. The issue is I have a friend who has a little brother who is in middle school, okay? And that's like the exact age that all the brain rot is coming from. So like every time I talk to them, I get like the sitch on brain rot. I'm just like I don't try to be brain rotted. I don't think I really am brain rotted. It's just I have friends who are, and they infect me. I'm a victim of like being brain rotted. It's like every time I see them, I just get new brain rot. X to doubt. I had never heard of like the low-key genuinely thing ever until it was my friend's little brother's birthday, and I went with them to the mall, or like I don't know what it was called. It wasn't exactly like we went to a place in the mall specifically. We didn't just like walk around the mall for his birthday, but I don't remember what the place was called. But like it was his birthday, and we were walking around, and he just says like, I don't know what the context was, but he used the Lowkirk genuinely thing, and I was like, what did you just say to me? And then he had to explain it to me. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? And that's the only reason why I knew the low-key genuinely thing. Like, I didn't learn it from the internet. I just learned it from that demon spawn. Yeah, no kids here, just adult life suffering with bills and too much work. Makes sense. Me, I'm exposed to a lot of children. Through one friend who has like a younger brother and younger cousin. Is that Fizu? No, that's a different Fizz. That's a friend from that's my friend from another Discord server. She goes to a different school. Or he goes to a different school, sorry. He goes to a different school. Also, do not say keep up with the times, Grandma. I am very well kept up with the times. Against my will. They're also the ones that I learned the Italian brain rot thing from. Like, I don't keep up with it. The only reason I knew it was because of them. And sometimes we go to the mall, and around here, our mall, there's like a whole store that's just dedicated to like Gen Alpha, like trendy stuff. And there was these plushies for Italian brain rot, and I'm like, I didn't know a single one of their names. But then like my friend and her little brother, they were just like listing them off to me, and I'm just like, what are you on about? Like, what are you on about? So it's not my fault for being brain rotted, because I've just been infected. I'm just a victim, okay? Toji being corrupted by the yeah, I am not even trying to be brain rotted. I don't even actually spend that much time on that side of the internet. I just have friends who do. Am I satisfied with this liner enough to start coloring? I don't know. Is this commission maybe due in 3 days? Yes. Could I extend the deadline? Yes. Am I going to? No, because for some reason in my head, crunching the artwork in 3 days sounds like a better idea than just asking my friend politely to let me extend the deadline. Because adding the request in feels like too much work to me. Oh, I didn't know this was a commission? Yeah, I just mentioned it at the start of the stream. It's a commission for a friend of mine. This seems fine. Crunching artwork is how I struggle with Secret Santa every year. I like the way the VGen Discord does the Secret Santa. Because they, like, make you check in, like, 3 times before the finished artwork. So you're kind of, like, forced to work on it. And I like that, because otherwise I would definitely forget. I can't even lie. My memory's so bad. But it's like, once I get reminded that I should work on something, then I'm like, oh, I gotta work on this thing. And then I do, like, maybe I'll do, like, a sketch or something, and then I'll, like, get into the working mood, and then I'll, like, do, like, a lot of work, and I'll be like, okay, I did so much work, yippee! And then I'll actually remember it next time. Also, I drew this HUD wrong, and this is the wrong line, and I'm gonna cry. Something like this. As you know, extending deadline just means more time to procrastinate. Yeah, so instead I'll just crunch this drawing out in 3 days. That's how that works. I don't know. I really don't know why I have, like, I just don't want to use the VGen extend deadline thing. I think it's because I have to submit the request, and then I have to, like, add reasons to it, and I have to, like, add details, and then I have to get the other person to, like, accept it anyway, and it's just, like, it just feels like a lot of work to me, even though it's really not. It's, like, maybe a 5-minute thing at worst. I didn't know VGen had a deadline extension thing. Yeah, it's, like, the artist can request it, and then it gets, like, auto approved, or it has, like, a timer before it gets auto approved, or like, before it gets auto approved, the commissioner can either approve it early, or they can decline it, basically. I just thought you missed the deadline and get flagged. No, you can extend the deadline. I think back in the day, I remember having to do that back in the day, and it was like maybe like 2 years ago. You would have to send in an email to make any changes to the proposal, but now you can basically just make changes, and like on site, your commissioner can accept it. So basically, you're lazy, too lazy to be lazy. Maybe just a bit. But, you know, we don't call it that around here, okay? We call it peer pressuring yourself to do your job. Her little hair tufties are so cute. Let's go back to the ASD. What? What are we talking about? Toji is her own peer. Yeah, I'm my own worst friend. I'm my worst advisor. TBH. Something like this. That's fine. I feel like I rarely see characters with ahoges anymore. I say ahoge. but I don't know if that's right or not. But I feel like I very rarely see characters with them anymore, even though they used to be like super common. Like, I feel like I see them, but then I look at the characters I draw and almost none of them have it. I'm just like, where have they gone? Somebody cut them all off. Pretty sure that's how it's pronounced. Yeah. I'm just like, just in case I'm actually pronouncing it extremely wrong, I have plausible deniability. And then go like, something like this, I guess. Just making it up. Is this too big? I think this is too big. Okay, this is definitely too big. In the Nagatoro manga, there's a character Zahoge that grows every other chapter. Oh, I think I've seen that before. I'm not gonna lie. I've never read the I don't really read manga. I feel like if I got into reading manga, I would spend too much time on it, because every time I get into a stint of like reading webtoons, I'll like binge one for a week and like not sleep at all, and then once I finish binging it, I'll swap to a different like a different webtoon or comic, and then I'll keep binging more comics until I run out of comics that are updated. And then I'll just stop reading them for a year, and then I'll come back. Sans, I'm not reading that out loud. Why is that the first thing you say to me when you come in here? Why can't it be like, hi, good morning, just woke up, how are you doing? Why does it have to be... Why does it have to be that? I spent a whole 2 days reading Yanisu. I have no clue what that is. I can't lie, I've never heard of it. Thank you, Sans. Very cool. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for coming in and that being the first thing you say. Like, couldn't have been good afternoon. Couldn't have been what are you drawing? Had to be that. Thank you for sharing with the class. Things nobody needed to hear. Okay. This seems fine, probably. There's no such thing as TMI. Hey, can we not break YouTube TOS at least? Thanks. That's all I ask, to not get me banned. I think it'll be very unlikely, but I don't think it's impossible. To be fair, things that would get me banned are probably there's like I found this is a banned stream. I need to turn off the chat auto translate, because Toji ban stream got auto translated to this is a ban stream, and then that's like that confused me so much. But way back when I set up my like channel, got like the YouTube partner so that I could stream and stuff and all that, there's like this document that someone made that has, I think, like basically every word that can get you like shadow banned or just really like actually banned on YouTube in a document. And I basically, all I did was just I take that and I pasted it into the like banned words list, So all of those words that would probably get me banned are already banned anyway. You probably can't say them. Not that you should test it out, just saying. This is not an invitation to test anything out. Just saying. Like, I don't want anyone testing that out. When the auto-translate translates the native language, I don't even... It's like, the auto-translate will just translate shit, and I'm just like, where did that even come from? Like, what? And also, like, why would you assume half the sentence is in one language and half the sentence is in another? Like, would you not just assume the whole sentence is in English and, like, just not translate it? Because they kept they kept the band stream part. They just translated my name, which doesn't even always get translated. That's the only time I've seen it translated that way. So I'm just confused. Also, I think for my first few drawing streams, I accidentally had live chat replay off because, I don't know, they fucking switched up the settings on me or something. So I was just off for no reason. So there's no live chat replay on it, I think, on some of my return stream, like my first two, and also maybe my karaoke stream. Like, I don't think there's a chat replay on those, just because they love not having things be the same and just changing it for no reason at all. Toji, how do you function when you get under 3 hours of sleep? Well, the fun thing is I very rarely get under 3 hours of sleep because I am not exactly responsible, but I'm definitely more responsible than you are. So I don't have any advice for you. I think that's a you problem. I think this is probably fine. Okay, I think I can finally start coloring now, finally. You get used to the lack of sleep, still running on 2 hours of sleep myself. Yeah, but you're a corpo worker. And like half the people here are probably children. Or not children, but close to it. They haven't had the sleep deprivation ironed into them yet. Like you late. Something like this. I keep finding like little micro adjustments that I could do in the line art. It's pissing me off. Okay. And I need to get rid of this gap. And this one. Is that everything? No, I still have this. And get rid of this bit. Oh, the sleeve is pissing me off. Okay. Now I can get... Oh, wait. Shit. I forgot something. Very important detail. See right there? That one line, I need to add that in too. It's like... around here. Very important. Can't forget it. Okay, there we go. I'm still trying to find someone to refer for a corpo team to get a referral bonus. Ooh. I like only kind of understand what you just said. I think I understand, but I'm not gonna specify any more than that because I'm scared that I got it wrong. Peak drawing with that addition, yeah, that was a really important line. Look, it was in the character, the reference given, so that means I have to add it. Like, it was there. What am I supposed to do? Not add it? Toji wants to get hired to 3D model plumbing parts with me. I never said that. You know, I never ever said that. I don't know a single thing about plumbing. Genuinely, I don't even know what any of that means. Fire job. Yeah. Anyone want to get hired to 3D model plumbing parts? Because apparently Late needs to get someone hired. So, you know, any takers? Certainly not me. But, you know, maybe someone else will take. Depends. Can she stream that work process? What if it's NDA? What if you have to put a patent on my plumbing parts? Yeah, the referral bonus is 2.5k. Yeah, any takers? Any 3D modelers who want to model plumbing parts? I feel like you'd need to know how plumbing works, not just how to 3D model. Honestly, hearing a referral bonus is crazy, because all I hear about from friends is how nobody wants to hire them. So hearing someone getting offered money to get someone hired is crazy to me. I think I'm probably gonna get the base colors done, or at least most of it, and stream for the day, because I'm getting kind of not tired, but like I'm not tired, but my throat is getting kind of tired. So I'll probably end stream soon once I get these base colors done. Also because I feel like I've done enough work today, and that means I deserve to play Holodori after stream. In the dark on my own. Toji, you already modeled 2D characters, you just need to add another dimension to it. I don't model 2D characters, what are you on about? You'd be surprised that the mechanical engineers in my previous team don't understand plumbing or mechanical stuff. How'd they get hired then? Isn't that their whole job description, to understand the mechanical and plumbing stuff? I feel like mechanical team, that's what that implies. It baffles me, honestly. Like, hearing about how incompetent people can be in workplaces, and then, like, the only reason they're in high up positions is because, like, they got married or something. Or they're just friends with a higher up, and then they got promoted by that friend, and then now they're, like, higher up. ChatGPT got them hired. I suppose. They use AI to calculate flow, and I'm like, didn't you go to college for this? Shouldn't this be in the back of your head? Shouldn't you be able to calculate this, like, as easily as you look at the back of your hand? It's not the same, but it's close enough. Mechanical engineer looks inside, doesn't know mechanical engineering. Literally, it's like, it baffles me. It's like, thinking about it logically, how the hell would they get hired? But it happens so much, and it's just, why does it keep happening? Where, like, completely incompetent people keep getting hired for jobs that they don't know how to do. It's like the stereotypical, your boss doesn't know how to use a computer, even though they're getting paid like triple your pay. Or probably more. And it's just like, how did you get hired for this? And the answer is, like, always nepotism. The trades people who turn into 3D modelers are actually much better to work with. Probably because they know how plumbing works. Because they worked in the trades before. Me, when I flush my toilet and my shower starts flushing, who hired these people? I just don't understand. Like, I do, but it still just doesn't make sense. It should not make sense, but it does, unfortunately. Like this. Let's do the hair look. I don't want to draw all this bit. My least favorite activity ever is drawing really nice detailed hair and then having to like base color it or like shade the face underneath the hair or just do anything with the silhouette of the hair after I draw it. I'm just gonna try to bucket it in. Okay, that worked. Cool, perfect. I love digital art. Yeah, her stuff is tough. Yeah. I just hate the like finicky details that, you know, technically it didn't really need to be there, but I put them there and then now I'm suffering the consequences of it. That was not the right button. That was also not correct. Where is it? Not connected. Where are you not connected? I don't see where. Oh, never mind. I see where. It happens literally every time. I will always forget one opening and then I'll just feel stupid afterwards. The colors look so weird without the background as the color context. Oh, surprised the bucket works. It usually backfires for me if there's a tiny gap in the lines. Well, for me, the thing is, like, the bucket thing always works for me because I do my lines very clean. Not to flex or anything, but I draw my lines like a crazy person. So they're very clean at all times. Color in her jacket. God, without the color context, this looks so weird. Toji be flexing on us with her line art. I mean, that is the one, like, that's like the most notable thing about my art style is the fact that I do my line art very cleanly. And it's like, low-key, I need it to be less clean because drawing things that are detailed is a pain because I have to draw it super cleanly. And if the general like drawing was more painterly, then I could get away with fubbing more stuff. But because it's not, it's more annoying to like draw anything detailed. Good. Okay. I want to color in her eyes before I end stream. I just want to do something that looks cool. Her liner, hella dope, high key, hashtag true. You sound like a Gen Alpha. But thank you, Sans. I can't read that seriously. also want to get used to drawing on bigger canvases. What's it called? Because, like, drawing on bigger canvases just allows for more mistakes. Like in the line art, like once you zoom out, it's like you're not gonna see the one line that's out of place. But right now when I zoom in, I do, because I'm like working on a smaller canvas. Dang, you fill in flat colors so easily too. Yeah, I mean, my whole workflow is kind of like, I'm optimizing it to be as like streamlined as possible. So like I have the lines in and then it's like very streamlined and like very like visibly outline everything. So then like when I fill in colors and stuff, it's really easy. I need to look at her eyes. Okay. Sans, I'm gonna do things that involve 3 letters towards you if you say that again. Honestly, I say this as if I don't say shit like that sometimes. It's like, it's fully just dependent on the friends I'm with. If the friends I'm with are more brain rotted than I am, then I beat them up for saying brain rotted stuff. But if they're less brain rotted than me, then I end up being the one that's brain rotted in the conversation. Something like this. No, I'm sorry, you're actually very signal. Something like this is fine. I'm jealous of how fast you're blocking in colors. To be fair, though, the way I block in colors, like the thing is, like I said, like it's very streamlined for me. Like this is how I always block them in. It's like I know how I'm gonna do it every time, kind of thing. Like everything I do is kind of like a checklist in my head already. What kind of equipment do you use? I'm trying to get into art myself. Oh yeah, I have Late's iPad Pro. Low-key, probably better to ask him than me because I don't know anything about technology. And you know, this was literally his at one point, so probably better to ask him. Like this. Something like this, and I just soften out the edges here a bit. Let me push this up a bit more. Okay. Looks very clean and smooth to work with. I mean, iPad, I think, like, on the market, in general, iPads, like, have the best touch, like, responsivity out of, like, any other options. and so like it will look very smooth just because it responds so fast. There's that. Not saying that it's like the best overall. For me, it is. Just because it's also portable, so I can bring it with me to like school and stuff, which is a huge benefit for me. And also means I can work in my bed. But if that's not a big thing for you, like drawing tablets that connect to a computer are probably a better option because they usually can handle more. Though iPad Pro can definitely handle a lot, but it's like if you're buying a normal iPad and not an iPad Pro, they can handle way less than an iPad Pro. Yeah, even like really high-end drawing tablets, touch responsivity wise, like iPad is far none the best. Or bar none. It's not far none. I'm getting my language mixed up. But like I think it's like because I'm used to the iPad, I probably would crash out trying to use a drawing tablet because of the like lag in responsivity time. Because I would just be pissed every time I draw. But that's just because I've been using an iPad for a very long time. If you're starting with a drawing tablet, you probably wouldn't get as pissed as I would get. Just because it's like the thing, it's like if you aren't used to like what's better, you're not gonna get pissed at the thing that's worse, kind of thing. So it's like, and it's not like tablets have like really long delay times unless you're doing something like super crazy. So it probably won't be noticeable to someone who isn't like usually drawing on an iPad like I am, like 24/7. I've never used a tablet all my life. Yeah, so it's probably not going to be noticeable to you just because you don't know what the like alternative feels like. But it would be noticeable to me because I have to work on this every day. But the other big limitation I feel like iPads have is the selection of like drawing programs. Even though iPad Pro can handle a lot more than the iPad, the drawing programs that you can actually get on here are just way more limited. And like other programs in general, like you can use like any computer program on a drawing tablet, but you can't do that on an iPad. Curious, has the 120 hertz screen made any difference to you drawing wise? I don't think so. I think more than anything, it's just been the fact that it's the bigger screen is really nice. Like, I remember when you were first talking about giving me the iPad, you were like, don't complain about the screen being too big. And I got it. I was like, oh my god, the screen is really big. But now I'm like, the big screen is really nice, to be honest. Like, I'm super used to the big screen. It's really nice. And obviously, like, everything is faster on this than on my old iPad. And I can just run bigger canvases. But drawing-wise, I don't think there's been, like, massive differences, per se. It's just been, like, a difference in, like, performance, pretty much. I actually wonder if your old iPad can run Holodori now. Man, I'm not even gonna try. It could. I I can't imagine it going well, to be honest. I mean, I'm sure it can run it. It's just, can it run it at the exact same performance and quality as this iPad? It's like, obviously the answer is no. uh, Honestly, I very rarely use my old iPad anymore. I really only use it when I need the extra screen for like a niche reason, or when I need like information that I don't have on my phone or my computer or this iPad, but I do have on that iPad for some reason, which actually has happened quite a few times. But obviously, the more that happens, the more like information eventually is going to get transferred off that iPad and onto this one or onto other devices that I have. So that iPad's kind of slowly being phased out. And by slowly, I mean it's pretty much already is. Okay, now I need to add in the eye shine. Okay. I feel like this one needs to be a bit bigger. Okay, and then nope, that's the wrong thing. I need to add the reflections. Oh, no, this one's too low. Like that. And now I can add the reflections. Like that. And no, wrong color. Like that. Okay. Honestly, the way I do my eyes is pretty simple in comparison to like some other anime artists, because they add like a lot of stuff, and I kind of get jealous sometimes looking at other people's eyes and I'm like, oh, they're so pretty, I want to do that. But then I remember that if I did that, then that would fuck up like a lot of my process, and ultimately it wouldn't really add that much, and I have to keep talking myself out of it every time. I do want to make this bit a bit more highlighted though. Also, I'm at the point now where it's like my stuff has like a certain look to it, and if I do the eyes differently, then it looks weird, and I like don't like it anyway. Okay, that's good enough. And I need to do her eyebrows. Okay. It's just about the 2-hour mark, so... Oh, it's not even centered. It's just about the 2-hour mark, so I'm gonna end stream here. Thank you everyone who came to watch me draw. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna be streaming drawing again in 2 days, I think. Like 2 days. Same time as today. Just on Friday. And I'm doing Holodori the day after that again. And next drawing stream, I'll actually get back to the Toji drawing that I was doing on last week that I said I would be doing on stream. Alright, thank you everyone who came. Bye bye. Bye bye bye.